Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today, it's a lunatic. Today is still June 9th. It is Thursday, 2022. Just going to give you guys an update of what I've been doing, what I got done today. But I wanted to go over this real quick again, just kind of show you. The potatoes are doing fantastic. They're all coming up really, really nicely. So that's a good thing. Let's see. The goji berries, you can see them all through there. They're all busting out now. They're all coming into blossom, which is good. I'll show you these guys over here too. These ones also all are. There's only a couple that didn't come in. So, but for the most part, they all came in. So that's a good thing. All right, so I wanted to get the blueberry bush. There will be more coming, but I wanted to get the blueberry bush and the grapes planted today, and I'm going to show you what I did. And I also wanted to get the pomegranates planted. But so I did that, and I will show you that in a minute. But Helen and I went out, and we went down to Lowe's, and I picked up two more grape. I picked up a Concord and another of the Chabawa, I guess is the way you say it. And I picked up two red raspberry bushes because I wanted to get them in planted as well. And then I picked up some tomato plants and some basil and mint and oregano and all that. So I'm going to get them planted as well today. But we literally just got back. So I figured, well, I'll do this video first, and then I'm going to go and get everything else planted. But I'm going to take you over here first. Now, with pomegranates, it says, do not put in direct sunlight. So I'm like, okay. I figure a shaded area back over here would be a good spot for them. And so that is where I ended up putting them. And I will show you that here in a moment. It says it'll take 4 to 8 weeks for them to start blossoming. So I planted them back over in here. It's more shaded in this area, and it's a good area for them. So that's where they got planted, and we'll see how they do. But 4 to 6 weeks is what he said, and I thought that would be a good spot because, like I said, it's not sitting out in direct sunlight, but it's still going to get sun. And then we're going to go up over here. And I decided I wanted to really utilize this area up here because this is going to get a lot of sunshine. And so we're going to walk up over here. And it does look like it may rain again. I don't know. Hopefully not. But so what I plan on doing in this whole area, I want there to be a lot of blueberry bushes. I may put some fruit trees in this area here as well. I put up the fence here, as you can see. I planted the first two. What I'm going to do is I have another one of these Chabawas, so I'm going to plant that over here. The Concord grape I'm going to plant at that end. So when I can pick up, and of course they only had one Concord grape plant, and I already had the two of the Chabawas already. So I'm like, all right, I'll just, they just, I did ask them at Lowe's when they were going to be getting more blueberry bushes in. And they did tell me that they'll be getting them in, hopefully, they said today was supposed to be in, but obviously it was not there yet. She goes, you can download the app and it'll let you know and all that stuff. I just figure I'll figure it out. If I have to go back down in the first part of next week, hopefully they'll have them. I'll call first, make sure before I drive all the way down there. But getting these started, real happy about that. The blueberry bush I put right here. So what I want to do, like to start with, is when I get more blueberry bushes, I'll just keep going up the hill and I can utilize this area, that way. Obviously, the fencing is going to help with the grapes. They'll latch onto that and they'll lock in. And so that's a good thing. It looks like this one's already looking to try to do that. Isn't that funny how fast they do that? But so they'll have an area to grow into. Like I said, I'll throw another grape, the Chaboa grapes here. The Concord grape I'll put down here. And I'm going to try to pick up more of the Concord grapes when they have them available. The raspberries I may stick back behind over here. I think that might be a good spot for them. And so yeah, getting a few things planted, which is, another thing that absolutely needed to be done. And picking up a few more things to plant. I picked up 6 beefsteak tomatoes. I like beefsteak tomato plants, so I picked up 6 of those. That way I have things growing not only in New York, but I have things growing down here as well. And I think it's a good thing, to have, both places. I'm real happy about the potatoes. The potatoes are doing fantastic. I know it's a little bit longer growing season down here, so putting them in a little bit later, like now, but like in New York, we don't generally plant until the 31st of May in New York. So even with it being a week or 10 days past that, I'm okay with that. I'll get these guys in and get them planted. Yeah, so good times. Happy about the progress of that and getting more things planted. I'm going to probably, with the basil and those type of things, I have some buckets on the back side that I do have holes in. And so I'm going to utilize those for those plants. I'm going to put a mint, the mint right up here. Mosquitoes don't like mint. So I'm going to put that there in a bucket. And so in that way, I mean, I haven't really had issues as far as mosquitoes up here in the meadow. So really lucky with that so far. Hopefully that continues. But so that's kind of where we're at. But I just kind of wanted to get going, get some planting done. There's a lot of stuff that I got to do, but I really wanted to get going with the planting. I wanted to go and pick up more. Believe me, if they'd have had a half a dozen blueberry bushes, I probably would have picked up a half a dozen blueberry bushes. But they didn't, so, what can I do? But red raspberries, I figured those are a good thing. I'm probably going to plant them back in here somewhere. So they're still going to get plenty of sunshine, and then they can spread, and I don't care if they spread back here. So, that's another spot that can be utilized. So we'll figure everything out. Again, slow and steady. Slow and steady. Everything is slow and steady. But as long as we're making progress, folks, that's the important thing to me. And so I'm trying to continue to do that and keep that going in that direction. So it'll all come together. That I have no doubt. And there she comes up out of the woods. She's something else. So I got to tell you this. So the last time when I left, I did not take her with me. I did take her with me today. And so when I was getting ready, she knew I was leaving. And she looked at me and she started whining. And I'm going, you want to go with me? And she's whining. So as soon as I open up the camper door and after I lock the camper up, she come running up to the truck, jumping on the door, like, come on, I'm going with you this time. So that was pretty funny. And that's okay. But yeah, she's a spoiled girl. Spoiled. Don't you jump. Good girl. Yeah. Big baby. Big baby is what she is. No. Ella. Sorry, guys. She just wants to play. Well, anyway, real quick, I want to mention my website, preppernurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse 1 community there, which is a resource that we set up for you guys. So I think it's important to be able to connect with like-minded people. So if you go to preppernurse1.com, you can join the Prepper Nurse 1 community, and it's free to register. It does not cost anything. No credit card information is asked when you join. And so definitely check out the message boards and look for people in your state or your country. Also, I knew she was going to that bucket. Get out of there. Yeah, get out of there. Also, you're something else. Also on my website we have the Forefathers, which is the CBD and hemp store. Again, preppernurse1.com. You will see the Forefathers logo. You click on that, it will take you to the store, or to their store. Once you're over there, if you decide to make a CBD or hemp purchase, you can save 15% on that purchase by using the discount code PrepperNurse1. So definitely take advantage of that as well. All right. Also, on my website, we have the Legacy freeze-dried food, so definitely take advantage of that as well. So preppernurse1.com, click on store, it will drop down, you'll see Legacy Foods. It'll take you to click on that, it will take you to the store within the website. 25-year shelf life, GMO-free, gluten options available for people that need that. It is also vegetarian, but there are beef and chicken options that can be purchased separately. Also, it is the largest portion size of any of the other freeze-dried food companies, so that is something you should definitely take advantage of as well. Good thing to have in your long-term preps, folks. Like I said, diversified is a good thing. So I've been telling you guys about planting, right? Talking about that quite a bit. And, I just trying to practice what I preach by getting more things in the ground, especially perennials that are going to come up every year and take care of things. So a big shout out to Ron Foster for the goji berries and also for the pomegranates. He's the one that facilitated that, and so thank you very much, Ron. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Diversity is a good thing. Having something different to eat is also a very good thing. But so we'll get the raspberries planted, get these other 2 grapes planted, and then start trying to get the other stuff planted, and we'll get going with that. So that's going to be the rest of my day, just kind of screwing around with that a little bit. So, all right, so that's where we're at. That's what's happening here at the homestead today. Kind of low-key, if you will, but getting things done, which is also a good thing. All right. So anyway, guys, remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we absolutely will be in much, much better shape. We have to stop letting them divide us, and that's a manipulation in the game, so we have to stop letting them do that. Also, guys, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that's going to stop you from reaching your goal is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I will see you guys all on the next one. I hope you guys are doing great. Keep prepping, keep getting ready. Plant, get them gardens in, take care of your business. All right? Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.